I gotta stop doing that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Tina's Tiny Thursdays. Today, we're gonna be making some beautiful sunsets. Hello, Miss Fortune 500. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Hello, Geeky Goddess 13. No, I'm trying to grab these other canvases. I don't know why I put them so far away. But yeah, today I just wanted to paint some sunsets, play with light, and do stuff like that. A lot of the sunset paintings I've made within like the past couple weeks, I pretty much sold at Comic-Con because I was going over my inventory yesterday, and I was like, oh, everything I have is pretty much either night or day. I really don't have any sunsets left, so I wanted to make some today. So this is probably going to be a very relaxing, very calm stream. I mean, my streams are usually pretty calm and pretty relaxing, but yeah, I just want to have that warm feeling, especially since it is almost summer. We're still technically in spring, but don't need metallic yellow. So I'm just putting down some colors right now that I think would look good with different sunset scenes. The con went very, very well. It was very good. I sold a lot of paintings. I even did some commission pieces while I was there. And people were really receptive to my art, and so it made me really happy. A lot of people took my cards. A lot of people. I had strangers calling me like the next day about artwork, so that was a really nice feeling. That was a really nice feeling. I'll put on some blues too. Oh, I do have a blue down. Okay. I'll put down this other blue. And I met some pretty cool people. Some of my neighbors have been neighbors before, and so it was nice seeing them again. And they've worked with like Disney or Marvel Comics, and I've done artwork for them. So it was cool seeing them again, and just talking to people about art, and just meeting people that appreciate the craft and a part of the industry as well. It was a good time. I wish I could have seen more of the show. I did see someone from Pirates. I can't think of his name right now. I'm looking up his name right now. I did briefly see Martin Kleba from Nightmare. What am I saying? Nightmare Before Christmas is just always on my mind for some reason. But Pirates of the Caribbean, Martin Kleba. He was one of the. He was in all three. Yeah, he was in all three, I think. I didn't get to talk to him. He was like running out while he was coming out of a door when I was coming in, so it was kind of like one of those awkward, oh, sorry, excuse me type things, but it was still pretty cool seeing a famous person. Hello, Zamboni! It's going pretty good. People are asking me how the con went. This first sunset, it's gonna be like some mountains. It's gonna be pretty dark, but there's just gonna be like a touch of light on the mountain ridges. I've got a fabulous reference in front of me, and so I'm really excited about this first one. I think the colors in it are gonna be really warm and really nice, even though it's like the sun is like really setting. But you were gonna make a pun, and it wasn't gonna be good. Good as in not make sense, or like what do you mean? My dad is watching a Star Trek movie in the other room, so if you guys hear like phasers and explosions, it's my daddy. He's watching a movie which he calls the last greatest movie of all time. At least I think that's the one that he's watching. Yeah, I think he's watching First Contact. Yep, he's watching First Contact. That's what it is. I enjoy them both for different reasons. Like, if I want to watch something with, like, high action, I'd probably watch a Star Wars movie instead, because there's not, especially in, like, the older Star Trek films, there's not a lot of fighting. It's a lot of, it's a lot of talking, it's a lot of thinking, it's a lot of diplomacy and philosophy and that sort of thing, you know? But Star Wars, it still has some of some of the philosophy and talks about good versus evil and whatnot kind of stuff. But there's also a lot more space battles and lasers and samurai laser sword fights. You need to make a detailed region map for a country, and then make a dungeon, and then several encounters, and then you need to design the quest reward and decide how that will play out. That sounds like a lot. Glad I don't do any of that anymore. What type of country is it? Because I know a lot of your stuff is based off of, you know, real world empires. Oh, it's a jungle. Okay. Um. Hmm. Aesthetic is Aztec and Mayan. You have 4 replica lightsabers, and you saw them, and then you had to go get them. I haven't had like a. I don't think I've ever owned like one personally. My brother would have, you know, when one would break, he'd replace it. Or I'd, you know, play with those like wrapping paper rolls and like use those as lightsabers around Christmas time. I already have magenta. What color am I looking for? Am I looking for red? I might be looking for red. I think I'm looking for red. I just forgot that I was looking for it. But yeah, I don't own any. My brother does own some currently. I would get some for my nieces and nephews, but my elder sister Katrina currently has them on a Star Trek kick. Like she got them one of those like play setups of like a NASA space probe, and it's got like tubes you could climb into. And she had got them Star Trek uniforms, and so she comes up with like different adventures for them to do. Like, oh, you have to go to this planet and talk to this princess to get this to fix, you know, she comes up with like mini Star Trek episodes for them to do whenever she visits the children. And the missions will be like 10-15 minutes each. And they just love it. They love it. You love wielding anything that can be a substitute for a saber. I mean, sometimes you just find something, you're like, I'm just gonna pretend this is a sword real quick, you know? And Zamboni, I would say just look at real life maps of rivers and jungles and stuff in South America. That's what I would do. Just look at some like real life I had the word, then I lost it. Just look at real life maps and then just go from there. Adjust it however you want or need. There's like this certain, yeah, English, certain shade of purple I'm trying to get in the clouds, but I think it might be time to move on to do other things. I mean, I do like the way the clouds look so far. There's just, yeah, I think it's time to move on. To the mountains. Oh, what just happened? I think I accidentally closed out the music. Well, that's, whoops. My bad. Let me get that back. Yeah, I accidentally closed out like all my tabs. Goodbye, reference. Give me 1 second as I try to bring back the music.
Is this building 13 or 14?
Okay, I got the music back. The reference is completely gone though, so I'll have to make do. Okay, got some mountains in there. Got their general shape. I feel like they're a bit too triangular, you know? Okay, I feel like that's a little better. The ridge looks a little bit better to me. Okay, just gonna get a touch of white. Okay, got like shadows, some snowy-ish shadow snow shadows. I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep saying shadows. Just applying some more snow down that has more of our sky colors in it. So putting down some oranges, some pinks, some reds. Gonna try and lighten it up just a tad bit. And it is gonna mix with the blue underneath, so it's gonna create its own shadows as I keep moving. That's one of the good things about working wet into wet, is that you can still work with your base colors. Okay, just throwing some orange down. Gonna throw some on this ridge up here, because this is like really be hitting that, you know. Okay, so the lighting isn't as smooth as I would. I almost dipped this paintbrush into my cocoa, and I've done it before. Goodness gracious. Not today, but in the past I have. Okay. Let's just move this a little further away from me, I suppose. I might go in after I do the water reflection and add more blue, because I feel like it's kind of muddled. The mountains are. feel like that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Okay, I'm liking this a little bit better now. I'll continue to work on it maybe later. But gotta do the water a little bit more. And then gotta find another reference to make next. I'm gonna wash this and I'm gonna get my fan brush. If I can find it. Oldie useful. Oldie. Oh. Okay, it's right here. Right in front of my face. We have our first one. Took longer than I thought it would, but hey, that happens sometimes. Okay, next. Ooh, that's a pretty beach sunset. Okay. This one. I'll put that over there so it's still in frame. Okay. Just trying to get lots and lots of blue down, because I do need to make a gradient, and then there needs to be yellows and oranges and other sunset colors up in there. But oh, see how pretty that looks behind on the black canvas? Just gonna go back and forth, try to smooth it out. Smooth it out on the other side. I'm gonna go into this unbleached titanium, I think is the name of the color. Start to get that yellow green part of the sunset. Down some other shades of orange. And we got our blues in there. Water. I might have to go back in and change some things about the sunset. That's fine though. That is a-okay. I think this is a very nice base. A good starting point. I am going to mute so I can blow dry. Okay, I was just making sure I didn't move my blow dryer. I don't know why I thought that I did, but I just wanted to check. Okay, I'm gonna mute. Okay. Like I said, I think I need to change some things in the sunset. I'm going to use this brush instead of the big one I just had because I feel like I feel like those bristles are separating too much. I'm gonna get some white in with this yellow. That's a lot. That's okay, it's acrylic. We can easily paint it over if it is not to our satisfaction. It might be fine though. Okay, so I don't know why I put the hair on my ear. Like, I don't know, I just need to tuck behind my ear. It just it felt weird. Okay. So. Oh. Sides. Too much moisture on the sides. It's starting to... It keeps splitting. It's separating. 다이조부. 괜찮아. Alright, gonna apply some white to some part. Oh, that's blue. That is light blue. Okay, I'll get white from another part. Okay. That was clearly not white. Very, very thin lines. And for some reason, I can't get thinner lines with a brush than I can with a fan brush. Like, the fan brush is just elite when it comes to that. So I'm going in, I'm making a dark layer. That might not even be 100% necessary, but it's there. It is definitely there now. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna clean this because I just think I'm spreading more of the darkness, and I don't want to spread more of the darkness. Okay, and I'm gonna put in some yellows and oranges. I'm gonna clean the brush because I feel like I'm getting a weird green mixture at this point, and that's not what we need at all. And then some of this. Yeah, that's better. That's a better color. Now let's get some light blue up in this piece. I'm adding in some rocks. I feel like these rocks kind of look like one note right now. There you go. That's a little better. And then, as a final touch, well, I still have to add like water. Actually coming up right there, but getting near the end of this piece. Going back into the dark green mixture I made. So I can actually start making these palm trees. Just want to say thank you to everybody that is watching. I appreciate whether you watch for 5 minutes or the whole 2 hours. I appreciate your time because there is a lot of things you could be doing with your life, and you decided to stop in and watch me paint, and it means a lot. So, thank you, viewers at home. While I was at Comic-Con, I was just thinking about how supportive you guys have been on Twitch and on YouTube since I started multi-streaming. And without the constant encouragement and the constant viewership on Twitch, I don't think I would have had as many paintings at the con, and so yeah, I would not have been as successful if I wasn't, you know, part of this community. So I really appreciate you guys. Alright, I think that looks really nice. I will be right back in a jiff. I'll pop right back. Okay, so we've got mountains and we've got a beach. They're both kind of watery. So I'm thinking the next one I should probably avoid water, right? Or maybe they're all water? I don't know. But I'll try to do something different for the next one. I say as I stare at a lighthouse and think, I don't know. There's so many. There's so many things I could do. So many things. I think I'll do... I think I'll do a sunset with it has like a field in it. Because I'm pretty sure I sold all the ones that I had. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think I'll... Okay. Yeah, I'll do a sunset over a field. Like a field of flowers, which is similar to things I've done in the past, but, you know, how many beach scenes have I done? Am I right, Katrina? Am I right, Katrina? Just need to find a good one that has a lot of light and... Oh! Okay. Okay. I think I found one I like. Going with white and ultramarine as my base. Trying to make that lighter, but it just spread more. Like the same shade just kept spreading. Thank you, email notification that I am live an hour later from when I started. Okay, so gonna smooth this out a little bit with this dry brush. Just lighten it up. Clean the brush on a paper towel, and then just keep smoothing it. Do the same thing for the side. Just want to lift off some of that paint and some of that color. Okay. Then I want to I think I want, yeah. Yeah, let's go. I think I might need to put a touch of magenta. I was gonna say lavender, but that's not exactly right. Just in between. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice so far. What do you guys think? I know, it's just like colors on a canvas. I'm like, what do you mean, what do I think? There's nothing there. Okay, so next I need to come in and make some clouds that are just a tad bit dark. I don't... Okay, okay. So I'm trying to get the color right. So I think I'm trying to try again with yellow and purple. Okay, so... And then mix that? Maybe? And then a touch of this? Okay, okay, we're cooking with gas now. We are cooking with gas. Yes. Okay, so I mixed yellow ochre with magenta and unbleached titanium. And then I mix that together with yellow ochre and black in order to make this color. And I'm just gonna put in some cloud shapes. Just like oblong potato looking things, I don't know. And then that. And just a touch of that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so... Just making these shapes. Putting them down. And then as it gets closer to the horizon, it get a tiny bit lighter near the bottom. So I'm just going to do that. I'm gonna add a sun. About right here. I put in way too much sky. I just realized there's so much sky. and there's not a lot of room left for other things. That was not bad. Let's just make this a really bright spot. And then I'm going to start adding in the rest of the piece. I need more green, I think. Yes. Okay, I think this is looking pretty okay so far. just putting in some trees, bushes, some other things. Putting in some things that are in shadow back over here. Some things that the light quite isn't touching. Oh, oh. That's a little messy over here. I'll clean that up in a minute. You know, this one, it was pretty simple. I mean, getting the colors right in the clouds and stuff, that was probably one of the more difficult parts about this piece, but you know, this one was like, it's meant to, you know, be calm and peaceful and whatnot. Need more sap green. Oh. No, no, don't spill, don't spill. And there is a fence. Okay, so we got the sunset, we got this field right. I do want to make the grass feel more like grass, though. So I'm gonna get my fan brush. Get some green on there. Just really mix in the different colors. Gonna get in some darker grass in there too. Just really make it look like the ground is sort of uneven. Like the grass is well groomed, but the ground just looks weird. You know? Okay. Getting pretty grass-like here. At least I think. It might be too uniform, honestly. Yeah, do a little more. A little more in some spots. Just trying to get some different shades in there. Then I'll do some light streaks. I think it's nice. I think that's nice. Alright, I got time for one more. Two more if I speed run, but I'm gonna try and stick with one more. Okay, let's find another sunset. Oh, I said this was gonna be a field of flowers. It doesn't matter at this point. It's already done. It's already done. I gotta make a new one. Let's do it. Let's find something else. Another sunset to do. I don't want to do another water scene. So I'm gonna try and find something else on land that really speaks to me. I don't know. Ooh, what about a forest? A sunset in a forest. How about that? Ooh. Let's go. Okay. I found something that spoke to me. just gonna coat this whole thing in yellow ochre, and then I'm gonna blow dry it, and then we're gonna start our forest from there. And this is going to be an autumn scene. I'm gonna mute for a second so that the sound of the blow dryer doesn't blow out everybody's eardrums. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and start adding in like our sunset that you can't completely see because there are going to be trees blocking it. But I am just gonna just kind of build up colors. It should be lighter up here. I feel like the more I try to get this to not look like a fire, it just looks like a fire. Sorry, I was muted for so long. My mom was being a little loud in the background, so I figured you guys didn't want to hear all that. She was just loudly making a lunch, and my mic was picking it up. And there's like a big tree in the center. So I think the forest is looking like a forest so far. And definitely need to add some more leaves and vegetation to things. Oh, I guess I could use purple. I was trying to make the shadow a little bit different from the colors, but I suppose... Yeah, okay. I suppose purple's not a bad shadow color. Hello, Ella Grace 3. How you doing today? this looks pretty okay so far. I'm gonna add a little bit more details on the tree. I say the tree and there's a billion trees. The tree directly in front. And I do want to add a bit of orange to some of the trees, just give it a little more warmth. And I do have to add a lot more leaves, because I'm not just gonna leave them bare. Or should I say, leaf them bare. I apologize for the terrible pun. It will happen again. It definitely will happen again. Okay, I need to add leaves to the trees and also more leaves to the ground. I'll put some yellow ones over on this one. Yellow up in here. I'll probably make like some smaller branches and stuff. Probably more like orange ones over here. And I'm just tapping my brush, just getting some paint on it and then just tapping it back and forth, back and forth. Like I left it way too light over here. Gonna add some more branches. I'm nearly out of time and I'm nearly done. I'm gonna clean this. Oh, that is... Oof, okay. Well, it's supposed to be bright. The sun is like right there. And just light. Okay, I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty. Okay. Okay, so we have all four of our sunset scenes. We have mountains, we have beach, we have fields, and we have forest. What else could you need? I don't know. But thank you to everybody for watching today. Thank you for chatting with me as I made these wonderful paintings. And yeah, I appreciate your guys' time, like always. And like I say, you could be doing a lot of things with your life, but you chose to stop and watch me paint for a little bit. So, it means a lot. And yeah, I'm really happy with this set. I think they're very pretty and very calming and stuff. So, without further ado, I will catch you guys next week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Yeah. But thank you guys again so much for chilling with me while I painted. I hope these paintings brought a little bit of peace and joy into your lives, because I know it's the crazy world out there and we could all use a little bit more peace and a little bit more joy. So I hope I brought some of that to you through my stream. So yeah, catch you guys next time.